Hey there, StarCraft fans! It's Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War Remastered. Today it's going to be Flash and Best here on Polypoid for your Patreon cast of the week for August the 20th. Top right, it's going to be Flash. Bottom right, going to be Best, who is one of the best Protoss players in the world right now. He should give Flash everything he can handle here on this giant 4-player map. You know it. You know Polypoid. We've got Soulkey watching. We've got, I think this is Shuttle's alternate name. I think it's Shuttle. Anyway, he's got 35 APM while watching this game. Alright, so it's a PvT for you featuring Flash. Again, PvT looks fairly Protoss favored unless it is Flash. Well, maybe not, because the last 3 ASL champions have all been Terran. So I don't know. Just the balance kind of ebbs and flows without a balance patch for Brood War. So that is why you know it's an amazing game. So, nobody scouting early, nobody proxying, nobody cannon rushing, just everything's chill here on Polypoid. Nice little ASMR of the SCV's mining. Ah, yeah, music all majestic-like. Majestic-like? It's actually a player that I cast some of his games sometimes, and he is Majestus, and I think that's where my brain went with that. Anyway, Gateway, neat. Barracks, neat. Nobody going for a super crazy expansion first play here. Protoss can get away with it more easily than Terran can. We don't see it from Terran nearly as much in this matchup. We do see Protoss try to get away with it from time to time. And it can be pretty dicey. It can be pretty dicey indeed. But it also can work. So, that's why the Protoss do it sometimes. To spoil a tiny thing, if you didn't click on Bisu versus Flash, Bisu versus Fantasy, the other Terran name, player's name who is Terran, who starts with the letter F. Yeah, that was an amazing game. Bisu went for a Nexus first play, and it just goes nuts from there. So, you should check it out. Bisu versus Fantasy. I think I posted that thing. Yeah, I posted it on August the 15th. Was the plan there. Yep, Factory on the way from Flash here. Cybercore on the way. Cool. So both players being as safe, as utterly safe as can be here. You got double Ursidons cruising around in the middle of the map, just having a good old time. Already injured, so they can be killed if they're in the way of anything. And Best finally being like, all right, well, I know where the Terran player is, and the Zealot's like, hey, that means I know where the Terran player is, and the Zealot is going to harass a little bit here. Very hard to kill a Zealot with Marines. It's like 37 hits, man. 37. Get up there. It's a Flash Marine, though, so... Oop. He kind of wants to kill the probe, too, while getting zapped by it. Okay, so the probe is dead. Now this is a little bit easier for Flash to get this Zealot down. Man, but he's still got most of his shields. I do want SCVs to fight. No, Marine did die. Another Zealot coming in. Ah! So this is problematic. Where are my vultures? Okay, there's a vulture on the way. This Zealot's like, what do I want to do? I like how Zealots pop. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's another Marine down. That's huge. Finally, a vulture comes out. Now a vulture is going to do big chunks of damage to those Zealots and wipe it out. Okay. So 2 Marines down, an SCV down, 3 Zealots killed. Probably a good trade from Flash. I would not complain about that if I was him. Another Zealot says, I saw what happened to my buddies in there. I'm not going in. There's a vulture sharking around. He's going to... Okay, well, he might find me anyway. Oh, this is a Flash vulture. Remember when I was like, those Flash Marines aren't going to die? Definitely a Flash vulture is not going to die to a Zealot at this stage of the game. Maybe a Dragoon, yes, but not a Zealot. As the Dragoon comes across the map, finally expanding his best at about 4 minutes. And not feeling safe expanding yet is Flash. No command center in the production tab at all. So, I mean, high ground, 2 Marines. I don't know. That Dragoon. I guess, okay, as there's 5 Marines. Reasonable. Steve the SCV heading on out. What up, Steve? Steve the SCV merch available at falconpaladin.store. As well as Robert the Zealot merchandise, which we're not going to see a Zealot for a minute. We'll see him. Robert will come back. But he was here for a while. Ooh, is Flash 1 base in this? You know what? We're at the point. Oh, just as soon as I say that, bam! Second base coming in. He's going to try a little bit of Marine tank pressure. recognizing that he's killed a bunch of zealots, and this is all pretty good against dragoons right here. So yeah, this is not too weird. Ooh, I think Spider-Mine's been researched as well. It has. All right, Best, you're in a lot of trouble with this early push here. Is this going to set you back or kill you? Fighting hard, dragoons. Oh, one down. Spider-Mine's laid. We are so far away from having detection. Look at him building a bunker. Probe's pulled out for a minute. Like, we can handle this. And it's like, is he gonna? Oh, he does. He cancels. Or, yeah, canceled it. Oh, that's humongous from Flash. That bunker is going to come down. Siege mode's on the way. This is why you clicked on this game. You were like, Flash is going to show this Protoss what's what. Flash can get my beloved Terran a win here today. And, you know, so far it's looking great. You get your opponent to cancel their natural at the very last second while your natural base is finishing up right now. That's a good feeling. Protoss needs extra bases if they're going to beat a Terran, and especially if it's Flash. Oh, look at this. Observatory, neat, and a robotic support bay. So, very potentially going to try to do some Reaver shenanigans on the other side to try to take down Flash, at least hurt his economy back to, you know, this. It's a one-base Protoss right now. He's in so much trouble. In just utter and complete trouble here. Observer on the way. Gonna try to pick off these spider mines. Shuttle, okay. Oh, can't go down your ramp, so you have to kind of shuttle. Oh, God. Ah, spider mine killed the probe. He wanted to expand up here. Now he has to bring another probe over. It's like, come on, another probe. Come for a ride. Or, no, never mind. We don't, who needs probes? I don't know why I put a probe down there. Let's not send another probe over there whatsoever. Siege tank's like, oh, hang on. Pull in, pull closer to the bunker. Siege up. And tank being repaired. 2 dragoons die. These guys outranged the bunker, though. So that's going to be an evac. So the delay on the natural base is massive. Killing this probe. I don't know if Best was going to expand up here, but it sure seems like that's what the plan was, right? I don't know why these Marines did not evacuate. These guys did. Why didn't the other 2 get out of there? No, Steve. Oh, Steve's alive. Steve was left in peace by that Dragoon after he shot him in the face a couple times. This probe's going to try to kill him, though. This probe has no mercy. So, yeah. Hello, my name is Best. I'm a Protoss. I just now started my second base, and Flash has had a second base for like 3 minutes. Pretty terrible opening. I don't know if it could get much worse here. I guess he could have lost this Nexus instead of canceling it. Got a bit of a refund on the cancel, right? That's nice. But yeah, the plans definitely were, well, I mean, it's got to be Reavers, right? You don't get a support bay and make no Reavers. There it is. Okay. There's a Reaver up. Turret says, get out of here. Nobody likes you. Nobody likes you, shuttles. You carry death. You carry Reavers. You carry High Templar. All sorts of terrible things. There you go. Third base coming in. Probe that threw it down gets sniped by these vultures, but the third base is coming in. So, Flash working on that tank count. Additional factories on the way here, too. Vulture super trapped. No spider mines to lay. Might as well just die. Vulture speed, the last upgrade of the machine shop to come in here, is not really a priority for Flash. And, I mean, getting a third base. There you go. Third base of your own on this high ground could be good. Reverb. 2 Marines down. Zealot. Trying to Zealot bomb. Ooh, with the Reaver shot. Beautiful play there from Best. Uh-oh. Oh, another sick play there. Dude, he's keeping. He kept the Reaver alive through all of that. And it gets another shot off. And gets another shot off. And these Dragoons are coming to help. Oh, tank down. Tank down. Tank down. Best. So excellently doing what he needs to do here. Out expanding the Terran. Killing siege tanks in exchange for Dragoons. Or Reavers, I guess. But not even... That Reaver hasn't even died. These Dragoons are all fine. Sure, kill a Vulture. Whatever. It's totally worth here. Bop. Did he take a hit? He took a hit. Bop. Oh, dude. He cannot reset this tank count to 0. Ooh, he tried to get another shot off there on that tank. Couldn't quite do it. 2 more tanks joining the party here, but dude, Flash just got knocked down to basically 1 siege tank. 1. Ay, caramba. Okay, and that Dragoon dies, and Flash says, let's try that again. Round 2 of building a turret and then throwing a command center next to it, and Best says, no, you don't. You absolutely are not allowed. There's +1 for these vehicles, 0 upgrades for the gateway units here from Best. Sniped by the missile turret. That really should not happen, but sometimes it does. Double Reaver. Oh! Takes a tank shot. 1 Reaver down. That was the first Reaver from earlier that took a tank shot, and that second one was enough to kill him, because that's how it works. Upgrades getting started here from Flash. Further upgrades, because he, again, has that +1 attack for his factory units. He's got a... Oh, he's got a 3rd command center here. I guess he's just going to lift it and fly it over. That'd be my guess. But man, this Reaver harass is insane. It's so good. And look at these vultures being like, we must kill probes. And, okay, good success here. 3 probes, 4 probes. 1 of them was on gas. Another one that died on... All 3 died that were on gas. That's amazing. Vultures both die, but hey, they paid for themselves for sure. Oh, that shuttle died. That had a Reaver in it. Uh-oh. So Best goes from very threatening to all of a sudden not so threatening, and Flash breathes a sigh of relief, because now you don't have to worry about that particular shuttle with that Reaver anymore. Does that mean there won't be any more of those? Absolutely not. Don't be silly. There could absolutely be more Reavers in the future, but for now, he can breathe a little bit easier. Breathe softer? I'm not sure what that means. And he's got his 3rd base rolling. Protoss on 3 bases, hardwalling against those vultures on the left side. Templar Archives warping in here from Best. Might do a little bit of Storm against this. Obvious mech of the Terran. Could be for Archons too. Spider mining the bottom left, so expanding here is not easy peasy lemon squeezy for Best. Oh! He just dropped some vultures into the main. So Surgeon probes are gonna die, but also every one of the vultures went down because there were Dragoons ready and waiting for them. Ah, yes, they have been laying spider mines down here, friends. Ow! Okay, Dragoon. I mean, sure. If a Dragoon dies for 1 spider mine, that's an incredible, incredible trade. Zealots all being produced here. Zealot legs getting researched. And yeah, 3 base to 3 base here. Flash doing all right. Thanks. He's doing fine, everybody. Do not worry about Flash, for he needs not your concern. +2 mech weapons is going to finish here. Protoss working on +1 attack. Traditionally, we'll go for +1, 2, and 3 attack before they start working on armor upgrades. I mean, if they're playing against a bio attack of some kind, which would be insane from somebody like Flash, sure, armor upgrades are amazing for Zealots especially, but against mech, not so much. It's just so chunky. The vulture damage and the siege tank damage, it takes so much away that having armor doesn't really make all that much of a difference. So you get the attack first, and then start working on the armor upgrade. Because it matters, just not as much as the attack upgrade does for you. Yeah, man. High ground siege tanks with spider mines laid. Attacking into that is not what you want to be doing. Really not so much. Get an amulet on the way here from Best. Both players just kind of chilling, having a good time. Vultures are being active, which is what you need to do, is be active. 4th base rolling from Best here. Still, only 1 base up on a meching Terran is not going to feel great, especially if the Terran might be setting up for a 4th base of his own down this right side. Or, I don't know, setting up some kind of a staging area to attack into your 3rd or 4th base. There's some options. 183 to 191 supply. Both players are effectively maxed out here at 15 minutes despite the early aggression on both sides, which just goes to show how amazing both of these players are. I mean, if I dealt with that kind of aggression in the first 5 minutes of the game, I'd still be working on my third base. I'd be like, okay, I guess I could get a third base. Now I'm so scared. Best is... Alright, he's going for it. Never mind, he's not considering anything. He's decided. Coming up that ramp into Spider Mines. Zealot bombing across the top. We got, oh, beautiful storms on those clumped up siege tanks, too. Are there enough Dragoons and enough Zealots to break through here? D-Matrix comes up on a siege tank. Is there enough Protoss? It is really hard to say here, but usually once the Zealots are gone, the Dragoons need to back out, and that's what they do. They just back out far enough, the siege tanks can't hit them, and if the Vultures want to come down this ramp, they will fight them, no question about it. EMP is being researched, not there yet. So did not crush the third base. That would have been really nice. Oh, there's a fourth base over here from Flash. Yeah, trying to get Zealots up there and mess with it, but Spider Mines and a ton of +2 Vultures are at the top of this ramp, so they say, never mind. We're not going to do that. More shuttles in production to replace the ones that died to this missile turret, most likely. Probably see maybe a drop attempt in this mineral line, maybe get some siege tank friendly fire splash damage on those SCVs. That would be pretty devastating for sure. So, this is bad. I mean, for best, anyway. 4 basing Protoss, 4 basing Terran, and the Terran is Flash, you guys. And the Terran is Flash. It's a beautiful Vulture attack into that 4th base of Best. Several probes died there. It's 67 to 49 workers now in favor of Flash. It's bad. It's really bad. Stargate on the way from Best. I don't know if he wants a carrier transition here out of a bit of a desperation play, or if that's just for Arbiters. We'll keep an eye on it, though. Spider Mine. Oh, big connection. A Zealot and a Dragoon goes down to that guy. To that friend. Awesome. Awesome. Song. Alright, Best says, considering expanding down this bottom left corner, what's in this neighborhood I need to worry about? The answer is the Spider Mines. Gosh, not triggering these at all, amazingly enough. But that, probes won't trigger them, but I figured maybe a Dragoon would get close enough to trigger and then it would kill the probe with the splash damage. Ow, that guy's alive? He took like two mines to the face. Cool. Zealot scouting. Oh! Oh, the Vultures don't see him. They would have taken him down easy. I mean, sworn enemies over here. It is an Arbiter Tribunal from Best, by the way. Le Tribunal de Arbiter. That's what we're here for. Clearing out Spider Mines in the center. A big Vulture army has found this attempt at the 5th base by Best, and that is... Okay, that's canceled. That's canceled. I know it's Vultures, but they've got +3 attack, and there's a lot of them, and you're not in a position to save them, especially not with all the Spider Mines at the top of this ramp. Ow. More. Ow. Ow. Yep, canceled. Sure, these Vultures are all going to die. Vultures trying to get into the 4th base, shoved away by Dragoons, High Templar. Oh, Spider-Man wipes out 2 High Templars. This is not what Best wanted to see about this game. This is not what he wanted to happen. These Vultures are like, oh my gosh, the connections! The connections are too good. Way too good. Oh, these Vultures have gotten so much value. Oh, that's a Spider Mine. Nope. It is not. Not actually a Spider Mine. 182 to 162 supply. Flashes up 58 to 50 total workers. Did he get... I don't know. Worker count is fine. Yeah, this is just... Watching a TVP featuring Flash is sort of a Protoss worst nightmare situation, right? He hasn't been able to expand for a while. Flash is expanding to a 5th base up at the 12 o'clock. Economically, this is the worst situation. Not impossible, but it's a really bad one. I mean, Flash could be on 8 bases, and you could be on 2. That would be worse than this. Numbers can always get worse. Oh, and the High Templar get found by the... Oh, gosh. The Vultures just quickly zooming in, assassinating them, getting out, losing a couple Vultures, but trading Vultures out for a High Templar is chef's kiss. That is exactly the best possible situation for them. High gas, tier 3, important splash damage units for a couple mineral-only Vultures, man. They're good units, is what they are. So, look, Flash is maxed out. Best is maxed out. Problem is the economic difference we're seeing here right now. By difference, I mean it's the same thing, but Flash is going to be way more cost-effective with his units, as we just saw a second ago. Plus, these siege tanks have 3 attack and 2 armor. Oh, EMP gets caught on that Arbiter. A double EMP, just in case the first one didn't work. Flash, you know, going for some redundancies there. This little group of Dragoons is a Hail Mary. We can shut down this 12 o'clock base. We can do it. D-Matrix on a tank that gets stormed and dies anyway. There are just so many tanks here. Not really a lot of Protoss. Where are the rest of them? Down here, I guess. Oh, gosh. Storms are good. Ooh, got our science vessel, too. Is forcing an evacuation and death of the 12 o'clock command center. So best Hail Mary goes through. Flash was not able to save that base. But now he's back on even bases against Best, and now he's ahead again with the death of that Nexus. So Best, he's like, well, if I could break this tank line, I can win this game. Here he goes. Zealots charging into the fight. Just a couple of Vultures up here. Really not that many Vultures at all. All right. Round of Vultures was made, though, and yeah, now the Zealots get evaporated, and then that means the Dragoons back out, as we established earlier, as we always know. And this is bad. This is a 1-base mining Best versus effectively a 2-base mining Flash. These Dragoons are on a rampage. Oh, one of them died. Another engagement up here. Vultures behind the tanks. What we're talking about here, +3 Vultures. Yeah, and I think that's it. Oh, no. This base... Okay, well, it exists, but not for long. GG. Best taps out. And Flash is our winner in 22 minutes and 42 seconds. That was amazing. That was truly amazing there by Flash. But what else do we expect to see from Flash? Man. Incredible. What a great display of how to play TVP there. Oh, this base down and this base down, and that was it. Again, you're a 1-basing Protoss. You tried your best to wipe this one out. You might have temporarily killed it, but even then, that was kind of not really going to happen. There's a Goliath. There are tanks heading over this way. More reinforcements coming out all the time. Yep, all these probes are toast. Probably going to knock you down to... How many? Oh, there's 12. At least 12 here. So down to like 20 workers to 52 SCVs. Nope. Probe count not good enough. Income not good enough. And yeah, that early game from Flash really delaying that second base of Best for a very, very long time, relatively speaking, really put him ahead in this game. And he just kind of never really let up at that point. So good job. Good job by Best, but Flash. Too much Flash. 151,000 points there from Flash, 148 from Best. Flash out producing the Protoss by a 2-to-1 ratio and getting out killed by less than a 2-to-1 ratio. There's your math for the day. 7-6 buildings razed, even stuff. And this is where it is. Best, if you're going to outspend the Terran, nice job, but by 200 resources, no, it's not enough. 200 resources, not enough. So, GG. Well done there, Flash, economically, microably, and just everything elsely about Flash that helps him to win these games. That was amazing. Yeah, and part of it, too, just going back to when that attack was going into Best's 4th base, that high ground, right? He EMP'd the Arbiter, but he had a science vessel in a different location swoop in and hit it again just to make sure the Arbiter couldn't throw down any stasises. That was amazing. Like, that's the kind of stuff that helps you win championships, which Flash has done a lot of. So, GG. And that's going to be it for me. This is Ben Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War Remastered. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, and Twitch, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.